Well, hello, my YouTube family. Yeah, you know it's late because Friday is my late day. So I did a good overtime. It's 6:32. Normally I wouldn't be, but it is Friday, and thank you, Jesus, for that. It was a day, people. It really was a day. It was, it was just a day. A day of tempers overblowing, overflowing, overboiling. Apparently, this particular company that I'm working for has a reputation of skipping people's paychecks, and people don't like that when they're expecting money and they don't get it. And it happens not once, not twice, but thrice, and then some. So there was a woman today, and she was of the Caribbean um, um, what's the word I'm looking for? She had an accent and not a Haitian one. And there were words. Of course, me being the receptionist, she's directing all of this hatred toward me. And I just have to sit there and she's telling me who she wants to see. She wants to see this person now. And, and she's going off as if I'm the one that held her check. So when I could get in a word, I asked her, who would you like to speak to? Of course, it was the higher up. So she didn't want to speak to payroll. She wanted to go directly to my supervisor and this, and the other. I sent an email both to my supervisor and payroll. And I informed them of the situation. And when Miss Prissy, the one I spoke about before, I'm going to call her Miss Prissy, opened the door and said, who is it that wants to see payroll? It was not only her, a slew of people charged in. And I'm going, oh my God, it was only one person. So now everybody's trampling in, and Miss Prissy is just standing there, and she's not saying anything. My phone rings, and who do you think that would be? My supervisor. She's like, I want to know why there are so many people in the hallway now. And I said, I tried to stop them, which I did, because it was like, I'm sorry, but they didn't want to hear it. And Miss Prissy is standing there. The door is open. My supervisor, from where she sits, can see who's opening the door. So why is she blaming me? Oh, Nancy, you have to keep control of the situation. That's like telling me to keep control of a stampede. How much control do you think I have over angry people that I don't know, maybe you're responsible for? But I can't say that. So I told her, yes, I tried to stop them. Oh, you have to keep control of, it's your, it just went in one ear and out the other. And the people, the ones that were sitting there and saw what was happening, they all said, it's not your fault. I said, I really wish you would tell my supervisor that, because she tends to think that it is. As a matter of fact, she called pretty much saying so. They said, don't worry, it's not your fault. I wished at that moment my supervisor would come out and they would have all told her Don't blame her. It's not her fault. When an angry crowd bum rushes, you want me? That's not part of my job description. My job description isn't to police the place. I was hired to be a receptionist. That's all I'm paid to do. Check what amount that you're paying me. It doesn't say security guard. It doesn't say police person. It doesn't say, it says receptionist. But you want me to control an angry crowd because this company is effing up with their paycheck? Let's get on with lips of the day, please. And lips of the day is a Vincent Longo lipstick. But look at what happened. Because it's so damn hot, look at my lipstick. Melted like nobody's business. Like I can't even touch it. If it touches my lips, it starts to bend. So, yeah. I lined my lips with NYX in Prune lined. And I filled my lips. I love this color so much. You just don't know. With, again, Vincent Longo lipstick in the color Berry Jet. And hopefully you'll be able to see this. Because this is Berry Jet. It looks almost obscene, really. If you get my drift. Let me try to make a swatch. That is Berry Jet. Gorgeous shade. Love it, love it, love it ever so. See, it's like completely melted. I'm just going to use a lip pencil, that's all. I mean a lip brush. Not a lip pencil, a lip brush. This shade is the ish, people. Me lovey, because it's got its own shine. And I just love it. So there you have it. That was my day. That was my day. But I just called Pop, wished him a happy birthday. 87 people. And it's taking a toll on him now. Like, he's really getting tired. Like, I'll call him, and he sounds so tired and old. My father sounds old. I never thought I'd say that, but my father sounds old. And tired. And for the love of God, I really wish I could, right here, I really wish I could force him to retire. I don't even think I could force him to retire, even if I wanted to. He's retired, but semi-retired, you know, that kind of a thing. He just can't stop working. He just can't stop it. He just refuses to stop. He must continue, 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 continue. The only thing that stops my father from working is if he comes down with a really bad cold and it knocks him out and he's sleeping for days. And then when he's vitalized and refreshed, there he goes again. He's like the Energizer Bunny. Seriously. So he's at work now, and of course, he's got problems at his job because the air conditioning system decided to break down. So my father is sitting in heat. He said there's this little pitiful fan that's doing the best that it can to help, but it really isn't. He said all the doors are open, flies are coming in, all sorts of creatures. I'm like, wow, Pop, I'm sorry. But at least, you know, he's still doing it. He's still pushing through. He's still doing it. He's still my Pop. And that's just that with that upon that. I really wish I had the energy that my father has, but I feel 87, although I don't know what 87 feels like. But, you know, constantly getting blamed for things that you have nothing to do with, but somebody will find something to blame you for, feels like I'm at a what is it? What was that called when prisoners used to stand at the wall and then they would get shot? What's that called? Firing range. There it is. That's what I feel like. Constantly. Like I'm not even supposed to be in front of the bullet, but here comes the bullet. Over and over and over again. It is what it is, people. So this weekend was supposed to be the weekend that I was supposed to do this. But what's the point when from tomorrow until I think Tuesday or Wednesday, it's going to be thunder boomers and rain nonstop. So what's the point? Because I get it done. Sure, the grays would be away, but I'd still be wearing a headband and I'd still have my hair up. So what's the point? I might as well just save my money for next weekend, which I think I'm going to do. I mean, I still have to go out tomorrow because I have to go to the bank. I have to pick up a few things. But I wanted to get my hair done. Not done. I mean, I don't need to get it touched up or anything. It still has a bit of a relaxer in it. But I wanted to at least wash away some grays. I think I'm going to take a pass on that. The jury's still out, but I pretty much already know what the verdict is. So, you know, I'm going to go out. I've got to go to the bank. I got to mail some bills. And I do want to come home with a mocha frappe. Yes, I do. I've had the taste of mocha frappe in my mouth for a week. And Tuesday, I think it was Tuesday morning, I went to the McDonald's. I found a new McDonald's closer to me at work, right diagonally across from the KFC. So if I feel like KFC, I can go to KFC. If I feel like McDonald's, I can go to McDonald's. And it's closer to the other McDonald's that I used to go to, because that one was like, it was closer to the Sonic, which is really far. And, you know, I'm like, do I really? But then, by sheer accident, I went to KFC for lunch. And then driving there, I saw the yellow arch. I'm like, oh, there's a McDonald's here. So I don't have to drive all the way to God's country. I only have 45 minutes for lunch, people. So Tuesday, I said, I am going to go through the drive-thru and I want a large mocha frappe. I said, may I have a large mocha frappe? I'm sorry, we don't have any mocha frappes. We don't have any shakes. I was like, for real? That's the only thing I drove in for, and y'all are telling me you don't have? For breakfast. That's what I wanted for breakfast. I wanted to start my, Tuesday. Tuesday is the Hoosah day after the madness of Mondays. So Tuesdays are okay, it's calm. So I had some extra time. I wanted to drive through the drive-thru, get my little mocha frappe. Start my Tuesday off, chilly willy. Here she come. I'm sorry, we don't have any mocha, we don't have any frappes, we don't have any shakes. I'll have a small Coke and a hash brown, please. Knowing damn well that's definitely not what I wanted at all. I wanted the nice, thick, chocolatey taste of the mocha frappe, and I get Coke. Sometimes I'm in the mood for Coke, like in the afternoon with my lunch or dinner. Coke for breakfast. And not even a cherry Coke at that. I'm so glad this week is over, people. Y'all just don't know. But it is what it is. And that's all there is to it. So, yeah. So that's just that with that upon that, people. I have nothing else to tell you. I love this shade. It's of the, like a plum-ish, I don't know what you would call this. A plummy mauve, kind of, I guess. Something on my lip. With a nice bit of shine to it. See the chunk of lipstick that just came off? Okay, so that's just that with that upon that. I am going to wash my face with my L'Oreal clay cleanser thing to detox and brighten. I'm going to do that. And I am going to, y'all know, it's Friday. Max and relax. I'm going to have Chinese for dinner. Damn Skippy. White rice and chicken and garlic sauce. Thank you. Yummy, 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 delicious. I can taste it in my mouth. It's so sad. Oh, yes. Okay. So that's what's going to be for dinner tonight. I will have some egg rolls to go along with that. Okay. So that is dinner tonight. Okay. Tomorrow will take care of itself. I have to finish my bills and all of that. Off with me and I'll be lively. Never mind. Okay, so that is it. That is all. I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. I really do. I really do love the shade. I really do love the shade. The formula is great too. It's moisturizing. It's not drying. It stays on. Surprisingly enough, it actually stays on. Again, the name of the shade is Berry Jet. Oh, it's called SPF 20 Wet Pearl Lipstick. That's why it's got that little shimmer. It's a wet pearl. So it's got a little bit of shimmer to it. Oh, okay. I see you, Vincent Longo. I see you. Okay. So there you go. I haven't had a Vincent Longo lipstick in decades. Literally decades. So I'm glad to befriend my friend Vincent Longo again. You know I'm shopping my stash, people. I'm not buying anything else. The only thing I have to buy now is his food, and I have to get rid of the SD, and now I have to keep him on the CD. So the SD is finishing up. I think I could still push it to another week. Maybe next weekend I'll buy his CD food. He's got enough. And that's really it in a nutshell. That is it in a nutshell. Okay. That's it. That's all. I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think, and I will talk to you on Monday. Have a safe and wonderful weekend, okay? It's going to go in the blink of an eye, as it always does, but have a safe one, okay? I love you. Mwah! Bye now.